My name is Jared Morgan with Bradshaw and Will. I'm an insurance agent, and we're going to be discussing what is commercial general liability insurance. Liability insurance exists to protect a business from legal losses in the court systems. If you're sued because you've been negligent in some way, then the court systems can execute a judgment against you. Now, in that process, you would have to hire a lawyer to defend yourself, and if you're found liable, you may have to pay a judgment to the person who sued you. Now, in order to be negligent, you have to violate the reasonable person rule. You didn't do something that a reasonable person in a similar situation would have done. You have a hole in front of your building, and a reasonable person would have put a cover over it, but you didn't. Somebody stepped in the hole and broke their leg, thus you're negligent. And in most court cases, negligence is determined by a 12-person jury. So while you may not think you're negligent, the jury may think you are. That whole process has a lot of risk involved. And because of that risk, general liability insurance comes in and you purchase it. And when you purchase it, you transfer the loss or the risk of loss to the insurance company, but you also transfer the ability to negotiate to the insurance company. So if you're sued for negligence, the insurance company steps in and hires a lawyer on your behalf, and they may negotiate and settle the court case before it goes to trial to avoid higher costs with paying the lawyers and fighting it in court. Now, what does general liability cover? When you talk about general liability, there's specific coverage included: bodily injury, property damage, personal and advertising injury, and products and completed operations. If you do something that injures someone else and you're negligent in that injury, general liability responds. If you do something that damages somebody else's property, if you libel someone or slander someone, if something you've created, if you build a house and that house is negligent, or you didn't do a good job building it, and you get sued for it, the products and completed operations. So in all of those areas, general liability steps in. Every business should purchase general liability insurance, especially in our society with the willingness of people to sue. It is the bare minimum of protection you need to purchase if you're running a business or owning a business. My name is Jared Morgan. We've been discussing commercial general liability insurance.